Hello, my friend. Take a deep breath, relax, and get comfortable. Today, we are going to discover the story of a man who became one of the most famous athletes in the world. A man who could fly through the air. A man who could score when the pressure was enormous. A man who inspired millions of people around the world. His name was Michael Jordan. But before he became a basketball legend, he was just a young boy with a dream. He was not born famous. He was not born a champion. And his journey to the top was not easy. In fact, when Michael was young, he experienced something that could have made him give up. But instead, it became one of the reasons he worked harder. So, my friend, let's go back in time and discover the story of Michael Jordan. Let's begin. Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17, 1963, in Brooklyn, New York. His family did not stay in New York for very long. When Michael was still a young child, his family moved to Wilmington, North Carolina. He grew up with his parents and his brothers and sisters. His father, James Jordan, worked in equipment and later became a manager. His mother, Dolores Jordan, worked in banking and was a strong influence on her children. Michael grew up in a family that believed in hard work. His parents wanted their children to understand that success did not come easily. They taught Michael to be responsible. They taught him to respect other people. And they taught him that if he wanted something, he had to work for it. As a child, Michael enjoyed sports. He played baseball. He played football. And, of course, he played basketball. But basketball was becoming more and more important to him. Michael loved competition. He loved the feeling of trying to beat someone. He loved practicing. And he especially loved winning. But Michael was not always the best player. When he was a teenager, something happened that became an important moment in his life. Michael wanted to play basketball for his high school varsity team. He believed he was good enough. He had dreams of becoming a great basketball player. But when the school made its decision, Michael was not selected for the varsity team. He was considered too short and not ready for the level of competition. Imagine how he felt. He was a young teenager. He wanted to play. He wanted to prove himself. But someone had basically told him that he was not good enough. For many young people, that kind of rejection can be painful. Some might decide to stop trying. Some might say, maybe basketball is not for me. But Michael reacted differently. He became more determined. He started practicing even harder. He spent hours working on his game. He worked on his shooting. He worked on his jumping. He worked on his speed. He worked on his strength. He wanted to become better than he was the day before. And slowly, people began to notice. Michael grew taller. He became stronger. And his basketball skills improved dramatically. He returned to his high school team with a new level of confidence. This time, he was ready. Michael became one of the best young players in his area. He was not satisfied with simply being good. He wanted to be great. He played with incredible energy. He could jump high. He could move quickly. He could score. And he loved the pressure of important games. But there was something even more important than his natural talent. Michael was willing to work. He understood that talent could help you begin. But hard work could take you much further. Soon, college basketball programs began noticing him. Michael received a scholarship to play basketball at the University of North Carolina. This was a huge opportunity. He was leaving home and entering a much more competitive world. College basketball was faster. The players were stronger. The pressure was greater. Michael had to prove that he belonged. At North Carolina, Michael played under Coach Dean Smith. Coach Smith was an experienced and respected basketball coach. He taught his players that basketball was not only about individual talent. It was about teamwork. It was about discipline. And it was about making the right decision for the team. Michael listened. He worked. And he learned. Then came one of the most important moments of his college career. In 1982, North Carolina reached the NCAA championship game. The game was extremely close. Michael was only a freshman. He was young. He was playing in one of the biggest games of college basketball. But when the moment came, Michael did not hide from the pressure. With seconds remaining, he received the ball. He took the shot, and he made it. Michael Jordan had hit the winning shot in the championship game. Suddenly, millions of people began learning his name. The young player who had once been told he was not ready was now a national basketball star. But Michael did not stop there. He continued improving. He became one of the best players in college basketball. His confidence grew, his skills grew, and his dream became bigger. He wanted to play professional basketball. In 1984, Michael entered the NBA draft. He was selected by the Chicago Bulls. It was the beginning of a new chapter. Michael was now a professional basketball player. But becoming an NBA star was not going to be easy. The NBA was full of talented players. Every night, Michael faced some of the best basketball players in the world. He had to learn quickly. He had to become stronger. And he had to deal with enormous pressure. But Michael was ready. In his first NBA season, he surprised everyone. He played with incredible energy. He could score. He could defend. He could jump. And he seemed to spend more time in the air than ordinary players. Fans loved watching him. They began calling him a special player. And soon, Michael Jordan was becoming one of the biggest young stars in basketball. But there was still a problem. Michael wanted more than personal success. He wanted to win championships. And the Chicago Bulls were not yet a championship team. Michael could score many points. He could make incredible plays. But basketball was a team sport. He needed help. He needed stronger teammates. And he needed to become an even better leader. Then, another challenge appeared. Michael suffered a serious foot injury during his second NBA season. He missed a large part of the season. For a young athlete who wanted to prove himself, it was a difficult moment. He could have become frustrated. He could have been afraid. But Michael continued working. He wanted to return to the court. He wanted to play again. And when he finally returned, he showed something important. He was not only talented. He was mentally strong. He came back and played at an incredible level. But Michael still had not reached his biggest goal. He wanted an NBA championship. And there were powerful teams standing in his way. There were great players. There were difficult opponents. And there were moments when Michael and the Bulls failed. They lost important games. They were eliminated from the playoffs. And every loss gave Michael another reason to work harder. He did not want to be remembered as a player who could score many points. He wanted to be remembered as a winner. As the years passed, Michael became stronger. His body became more powerful. His skills became more complete. His understanding of the game became deeper. And his confidence became enormous. He began developing a reputation for performing at his best when the pressure was highest. When the game was close, when everyone was watching, when his team needed someone, Michael wanted the ball. But becoming a champion would require more than one great player. The Chicago Bulls needed to become a great team. And Michael was about to enter one of the most important periods of his career. A new coach would arrive. His teammates would improve. And the Bulls would begin building something special. Michael Jordan had already overcome rejection. He had overcome injury. He had overcome defeat. But the biggest challenge was still waiting for him. He wanted to reach the NBA Finals. He wanted to win a championship. And he was willing to work harder than ever to make it happen. So, my friend, remember the young boy who was told that he was not ready. Remember the teenager who decided not to give up. Remember the young player who kept practicing when nobody could promise him success. Because sometimes the moment when someone tells you that you are not good enough can become the moment when you decide to become better. Michael Jordan's story was only beginning, and the road to becoming a champion was about to get much harder. But Michael had learned something very important. Failure was not the end. It was another reason to keep going. And in the next chapter, he would discover just how much work it would take to become the greatest. Michael Jordan had already learned something very important. Failure was not the end. It was another reason to keep going. But Michael still had one big dream. He wanted to win an NBA championship. The Chicago Bulls were becoming stronger, but one team continued to stop them. The Detroit Pistons were tough, physical, and experienced. For several years, the Pistons defeated the Bulls in the playoffs. Michael was frustrated. He was one of the best players in the NBA, but he still could not reach the finals. Instead of giving up, Michael worked harder. He became stronger. He improved his skills. And he learned how to become a better leader. Then, in 1991, everything changed. The Bulls finally defeated the Detroit Pistons. Michael Jordan reached the NBA Finals for the first time. The Bulls faced the Los Angeles Lakers. Michael played brilliantly, and the Chicago Bulls won the championship. Michael Jordan had finally become an NBA champion. But he wanted more. In 1992, the Bulls won another championship. And in 1993, they won their third championship in a row. Michael was now one of the most famous athletes in the world. But then, his life changed in a heartbreaking way. In 1993, Michael's father, James Jordan, was murdered. Michael was devastated. His father had been one of the most important people in his life. After this terrible loss, Michael decided to leave basketball. He retired from the NBA. But Michael wanted to try something new. He decided to play professional baseball. It was a completely different sport. He worked hard, but baseball was difficult for him. People criticized him. Some people doubted his decision. But Michael kept practicing. Then, in 1995, he returned to basketball. The world was shocked. Michael Jordan was back. He returned to the Chicago Bulls and wanted another championship. He had great teammates, including Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. Together, they became one of the greatest teams in basketball history. In 1996, the Bulls won another championship. Then they won again in 1997. And in 1998, they won their sixth NBA championship. Michael Jordan had won 6 titles. He had reached the top once again. But his story was bigger than basketball. He had faced rejection. He had lost important games. He had suffered injuries. He had experienced the loss of his father. And he had even tried another sport and struggled. But every time life pushed him down, he found a way to continue. And that is the lesson we can learn from his story. Maybe you are learning English right now. Maybe you make mistakes. Maybe you forget new words. Maybe sometimes you feel that you are not improving fast enough. That's okay. Learning English takes time. Listen every day. Learn new words. Repeat sentences. Make mistakes. And keep practicing. Michael Jordan did not become great in one day. He practiced for years. He failed. He learned. And he never stopped trying. So, my friend, don't let one failure decide your future. You cannot control every difficult thing that happens in your life. But you can control what you do next. You can stop, or you can keep going. Michael chose to keep going. And that choice changed his life. Thank you for listening to the story of Michael Jordan. I hope you enjoyed this simple English story and learned something new today. And remember, here at Storylight, we learn English through simple, interesting, and inspiring stories. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next story, my friend. Goodbye.